It's been an interesting 24 hours. So, according to what our yoga is, I always liked yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but I always liked January 6th because it's Epiphany. And I always felt that I was probably one of those desert wanderers that was following that big star, heading for baby Jesus, who I think is so sweet. So it was interesting because yesterday was the day they arrived, the three kings, in case you're not of this storytelling. So it's interesting because it's about magnetism and curiosity and endurance, and I mean, at least for me, that it's about that consistency and finding some inspiration to follow a way. So I find it interesting that yesterday the way was so bizarre, to speak lightly, and disgraceful. And that on that day of Epiphany, when you actually found that sweet child of the gods nestled in the manger, that would have been running into absolute pure love. And that yesterday was so much hate and disgrace. So I'm not sure what it means, but it was enough to bring it to my awareness that what we do and how we act in accordance with the cosmos and with our hearts is it matters. It matters. And so let's clean out some of that horribleness and move around and make sure we're strong enough to endure the journey and to stay with the journey. So let's go ahead and move around first so that we don't get too stiff just sitting. And welcome and namaste and hello, everybody. And glad to see bunches of you that haven't been around. The golfer, the Hawaii one. So, Davin, push down on your inner knees and spin your heart around your torso. And then spin in the other direction, breathing all the while. Good. Thrust forward. Good. Lift that left elbow also, Will. That's good. Keep it participating. And then easy. Come into the center. Stretch the arms out. Lift the arms up and overhead. Humbly slide down the heart line. Just nestle the thumbs at the breastplate. And then easy. Let's shake up a little bit and set up the antenna. You know, and this year we had that Star of Bethlehem, that interesting yoking. So it's got to ride the wave in amazement, actually, and stick the elbows back behind the rib cage and rock your pelvis. Thrust your chest forward. Breathe in and breathe out. You know, keep the breath important. Good, easy. A couple more. Loosen up the jaw. Easy, stretch out up and overhead. Easy, slide down the heart line. Pause at the breastplate. Take a breath. Slide on down. Shift your feet. It's all good to me. We're going to do a Kalababati breathing today. We're going to start with that. If it helps you to tactfully touch your body so you get your mind organized to the fourth. The belly button is, you can put your fingers on your belly button in the little hole even, unless you have an outie, then you could, or you could put your hand just solidly on your belly. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, and you're going to exhale through the nose pretty rapidly and snap your belly button back to your backbone. So we want to work at the bottom of the lungs. So it's Relaxing the shoulders. Good job. The exhale is like someone came along and punched you in the belly, which is kind of what happened. So stay with it. Keep breathing. We're going to stay for at least a minute. You've got 60 seconds to go. So breathe. Exhale, 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 exhale. Soften your eyes. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. So we're halfway there, so keep breathing, but we're going to increase the speed. Push out all that stale and stagnant air, all that outrage. Go a little faster now. Don't give up now. You're almost there. Get dizzy. It's a cheap thrill. Go for it. Ten more seconds. You'll be there for 1:15. Breathe. Breathe in. Lift your arms out, up, and overhead. Reach up. Look up. Twine your thumbs. Look up. Breathe in some more breath. Breathe in some more breath. Hold the breath. Contract your genitals. Stretch far up there and swallow. Force the absorption of the oxygen. Breathe in a little more. Sip it in through your lips. Hold the breath. Swallow. Stretch. Contract. Reach. Swallow again. Cap off the windpipe. And easy, humbly slide your hands down your heart line. Pause at your breastplate. Set the hands on your knees, palms up. Close your eyes. The tip of your tongue go to the roof of your mouth. Move around in that prayerful stillness. Always anchoring yourself with a subtle vision as to the beating of your heart, the quality of your breath, the softness in your throat. And notice if you feel a strength or something the size of a quarter in the center of your forehead. That cyclops, that intuition, that perceptor, sixth chakra. In alignment with the divine, we invite ourselves to align with the divine, to participate in our healing, to befriend ourselves. Breathe in, breathe out. Easy, stretch your arms out from your wing bones through your fingertips. Reach out far up and overhead. Inhale. And as we exhale, we dedicate this breath to all these past celebrations that Urban Yoga has had in January. We bring always the fellow singing. We bring the celebration, the gathering of community, the breaking of bread, the trinkets and treasures that support the youth, and always the music, the prayers, the music. So we sit this year without that, with the ability to anchor the energy to begin the year with open eyes, open hearts, and great strength. We remind ourselves not to give up. So easy. Let's stretch the arms up and overhead. Twine the thumbs. Inhale, drop the head back. Inhale, lift your head up. Breathe in a little more. And exhale, cantilever out over the edge of your mat. Stretch from your fingernails to your tailbone. Chest between the upper arms. Chest out over the ankles. Ears between the upper arms. Good. Breathing. Hi, David. Breathe in, breathe out. So good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round back behind your tailbone. Stretch your fingers forward. Scoop out your belly. Spin side to side. It's all good to me. And then roll the hips. Inhale, lift up. Right arm's going to drop down by the knee. Left arm's going to pulse diagonally, opening up the side body. Easy. Chin is off the notch of your collarbone. And rebound up. Happy cactus. Let's spin side to side. Oh, let your head go with you. Full range of motion. Always having the sight, that intuition, that sight. Spin, spin the torso. Let your head go, David. And then easy, back to the right side. Dive on down. Fingertips, crown of the head to the knee. Torque the body so the heart is over the thigh. Keep some energy anchored in your left leg. That's good. Come forward a little bit more, Robbie, so that you're just kind of looking over your kneecap. Good job. Elbows are up, stretching. Good. Keep some attention in that opposite leg. And then easy, use your fingertips, Mitchie march around. Mitchie march around till you go beyond the left leg. Lift up. So take your right arm outside of the thigh. Your left arm's going to scoop back or swing back to your tailbone. Use your spider fingers to extend the spine. Spiral your torso. Look your eyes wide open in the edge of the sockets. Get the pupils all the way to the edge of the sockets. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Open your eyes wide. Make sure you know what's behind you. Find your guides, your gods, your ghosts. Full range of motion, full range of vision. And easy, Mitchie march around back into the center, shimmy and shake. And scoop your arms out, up and overhead. Inhale, lift up. Humbly cup the palms and exhale, sliding down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples, this vessel. Slide your hands down and shift your feet. Three breaths. Fingers way out there. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale. Hold the arms up. Lift it up. Twine the awkward thumb. Drop the head back, tongue out. Inhale. Lift the head up between the arms. Exhale, cantilever out over the edge of your mat. I forgot to let you spin. Good. Chest is thrust forward a little more. Arms are up towards the sky. Between the ears, Davin, lift your chest up a little bit so you have a long line from your fingertips over the back of your skull, down your spine. Good. Thrust your chest more. And then tip over. And then inhale, lift up. And exhale, drop back behind your tailbone. Open those mountain gates. Stretch your wing bones. Look over your fingertips. Spin a little side to side. And then easy, inhale. Anchor the sit bones. Open up the lower back, the entire spine. Let the arms come out softly to your knees. Sit softly for a moment. Take a breath. Always acknowledging how the union is happening, how the body and the vision begin, how it shifts. Press down on the knees, thrust the chest forward. Thrust is the name today, I guess. Go ahead and spin around your pelvic bowl. Make sure that you really feel the waist working. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Oh, looking good. We should try out for a dance move. Go the other side. Good. Really stretch. Yum. Don't fall off your chair, David. Left elbow, Willie. The two of you are right next to each other on the board. Good. Once more. And then stretch the arms out, up and overhead. And exhale the left hand off the knee. Lift up and out and pulse diagonal. Keep that left arm a little further forward, Andrew. That a boy. Good. So you don't even have to use that arm. If you were really kind of going for the wild child, you could take both arms and oh, I love how you're all thrill seekers. Going for the edge, going for the edge. Easy. Inhale, lift back up. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, it feels so good. Ah, let those upper torso really use those interior ligaments and muscles to let the body flip, flip, flip. Exhale back to the left side. Bow down, elbows up, crown of the head to the kneecap. Roll yourself slightly forward so you get a good anchoring. That right thigh keeps you from tipping over. Torque the upper torso. The weight of your head bows down to the earth. And with a little action in your elbows, you can feel it in your kidneys. Good. Let that left shoulder come up a little bit, Robbie. Okay. Breathe. Good job. Spacious and gracious. And then Mitchy march around. Lift the chest up. Take the left arm, outer part of the knee. Right arm can spin around. Spider fingers close to the tailbone. Open up both thighs and look over your right shoulder. Eyes are wide. Eyeballs in the edge of the sockets. Breathing now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stay active without moving. Feel that energy circulating through the body, the massaging of your organs. Easy. Mitchy march back into the center. Shimmy and shake. Sweep the arms out, up, and overhead. Inhale. And exhale, humbly sliding down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, your mind, and your sweet, radiant, kind, and compassionate spirit. Dedicate that breath to your inspiration, your creativity, your curiosity. Dedicate the breath to that yearning for union, for yoga, for a relationship or a conversation with your guides and your gods, for a clear channel to the divine. Sparkling, shining, luminescent. Slide the hands on down and easy grab the outer thighs, pull the legs together, stretch them out, rub your knees a little bit. I know it's a long time to be sitting cross-legged unless you're practicing living like a monk. So inside meridian, get that energy moving, outside thighs, lower gut. Just move right around to your kidneys, not too strong, but get the kidneys And then come back in the belly and then the side body. Get the lymphatics in the armpit. Make sure that you build up your strength and your resistance to all the malaise. It's a good word. Come across your upper chest. Bang on your well-being area. Really give yourself that Go through the thymus, the thyroid. I think today you might want to take your thumb up and kind of go on your shoulders too. And then easy, shake it out. And then this other side body. Shake out your hands. Squeeze your toes and your fingers. And then go ahead and remember, give yourself just a little soft rub on your third eye, your window of intuition, and kind of tickle the crown of your head. So that trembling, any kind of feeling in your hair follicles, that open tube, it's the soft spot of the newborn up there. So we continue to remain receptive. Pull your buns back behind you, forward bend, arms up and overhead. Exhale, bow down, kind of wiggle around, let your elbows get heavy. That's good. And just say, oh, hello, back of the legs. Remember that the head can kind of be involved, so it doesn't just hang there wobbling on your neck. You can kind of lift it a little bit and give some space for your throat, for your windpipe, so the breath pulling in through the nose goes easily into the bottom of the lungs. Pull the hands offside the shins, straighten the elbows, roll the shoulders, pull the toes towards your nose, lift your chest forward towards your thighs. Shoulders are back, open up a little bit. That's good. Toes to the sky. Let the little baby toes come in the angle towards your earlobes. And then easy, open the top of the feet, activate that midline, and remember to squeeze those outer buns. Point the toes, ankles pull together, calves, knees, and then the bathing suit area. The outer hips. It's mostly for girls, at least, in the bathing suit area. Squeeze it in. Hi, Will. Willie Zim. Push the heels, pull the toes towards your nose. You're thinking about something. I can see it. Back of your legs. Pull the chest forward. Are the legs straight? Will Squire? Okay, are you happy? And then easy, that a girl. Hands go offside the legs. Let's stack the vertebra. Visualize internally so that as the arms drag with the breath, you're going to get the tailbone down, those lower lumbar, that middle back, lift the chest, the arms swing up and overhead, and then you empty the lungs and flop down. So inhale, sweep up. That was the blowing out of the candles, which I suppose no one gets to blow candles out anymore for a while, so you can blow in your own house. And easy, just full range of motion in the shoulders, always keeping that lubrication, that concept of the synovial fluid in the body so it moves, so we move more subtly, more yummy. Two more. One more. Inhale, hold the arms up overhead. Hands by the side, open up the feet, and jump up into picnic table. Roll the shoulders, shake out the moneymaker. Open and close your mouth. Shake around and then find yourself strong. Feet are strong. Fingers and palms are strong. Chest is up. Right leg lifts up. Move the foot around. A little higher, never hurt anybody. Other leg. Now lift your buns. Same time you lift the leg. Good. There you go. Breathing. Strong arms. Don't collapse in the shoulders. Lower down. Hold it. Inhale, head up, buns down. Grab the thighs. Pop something behind your tailbone. You can use your water. Do you have a pillow, Mr. Squire? Okay, good. Tuck it right behind your tailbone so that, grab that thing. Just give yourself a little setup. Good, nice job, Devin. Good. You're like on your throne. If if you find that you roll off that pillow, go ahead and tuck it right behind you. Thighs at the waist, shoulders down, toes at eye level, face is pleasant. Now easy, squeeze the knees together, let the arms go by your side, palms up, knees close to, hey. Breathing. Good, get the chest near the thighs. Hold the legs, stretch the legs, open the toes, arms overhead, arms by your side, arms overhead, touch the toes, and exhale over your thighs. Phew, you say, oh, all right, Lee, you go for it. Relax. It's so silly, isn't it? Because it forces you to breathe. David, you okay on your chair? Okay, good. All right, Robbie, you got it. Walk your hands back on in. Let's go again. So hold the thighs. This is about strengthening the spine and the back, those two muscles that run on either side of the spine. This is to keep the chest up, strengthen the back, so you have space in your front body. Thighs come into your ribs, and then the prance dance. Breathing. Add a little action in your root, so you can get the feet to work. So you can now take both knees and just put them out a little bit. Yes. So you do those old-fashioned stomach exercises. We need to be strong in the gut. You need to be able to have power. Shoulders are down, toes are up. Easy. Squeeze the knees together, arms by the side. Breathe on one, breathe on two, squeeze the knees, breathe on three, hold the legs, stretch the legs. No, to the sky, Robbie, other way. Thighs are next to the ribs. You got to sit up, look at your toenails, squeeze the inner thighs, arms by the side. Breathe on one, breathe on two, breathe on three, and easy. Touch the toes, bow down. Good job. Take a nice deep breath. Stay in that forward bend for a minute. Easy. Walk the hands on back and let's go into feet wide on the mat. Knees bent, windshield wiper the knees. Wake it up. That spiral, that coiled serpent at the base of the spine, that's your kundalini. So we encourage the mobility of the spine rather than just straight and frozen or hunched and collapsed. We want a little spiral. Keep the chest lifted up. Move the body around. We're going to end up on your right side. End up on the right side. You're going to pulse that thigh, that left bum off the ground. That's good. Now lift up. Good. Lift your chin. Look up at the sky. Stretch that opening at the crease at the top of your thigh. Good. And then drop your buns down. And here we go. Change the backhand. Spin the left arm around. Stretch that left leg away from you. Breathing. You can lift up also. Feel your body. Some of you have lots of room. Some of you have furniture in the way. Good. Beautiful. And then easy. Go ahead and spin your buns back down. Fix your hands. Open up the feet wide and go side to side. Yum. Make sure the knees touch. End up at your left side. Both knees are down. Pulse that right hip first. That's good. Good. In the blue jeans. That's always tough. Get that knee down, Mr. Squire. Yeah. And then so your feet are like wide, so you have more room. You get kind of sassy. You know, it's good for Broadway. And then lift yourself up. Roll your wing bones together. Stretch that top and inner right thigh. Breathe. Higher, Will. That's it. And then lower the buns down. Let's turn that left hand away from your body and spin the upper torso around. Really squeeze and wring out that body. Stretch your right leg away from you. Breathe in, breathe out. Eyes are open, body spiraling, strong in the arm that's on the ground, and then lift the hips up. You can raise up that right arm and just create more length in your body. Lift the knee and the thigh off. If you've been doing a lot of hiking, you can feel this. If you do a lot of walking like you do, Will, yes? Breathing. And then down you come. And windshield. Wiper, I guess, is the part. Windshield doesn't make any sense, sorry. Quite the vision. Easy forward bend just for your mind. We like to include the mind. Inhale, lift up. Find yourself in an L position. And exhale, bow down, and notice if you're not a little bit looser, more flexible, a little closer to your toes. Good job. Rock a little so you can release your buns if you need to. Good breathing. Oh, good job. Devin, you can get your toes. You take after the beloved. Look out a little bit in front of the knees. So you kind of look in between the calves. Surrender the body to the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Surrender the back of the legs to the earth. And easy, walk your hands back on in. We're going to go into inversion right away today. Or not right away, but mid part of the class. If you're comfortable in a shoulder stand, and that's a practice that's part of your, or if that's a pose that's part of your practice. If you are familiar in a headstand, I'm not going to teach that, but you're more than welcome. The simplest, easiest inversion that's safe off the bat as you begin to learn your way around the body is to lay on the back easy, bend the knees, and bring your little hands with your fists. You make fists. You drop your hands right next to your rib cage and slip your little fists right under your bum. And your elbows roll and squeeze in on the lower ribs. And then you just straighten the legs up to the sky. If you're going for a shoulder stand, make sure you don't turn your head. Make sure you're not pregnant, or you're not on high blood pressure medication, or you have an injury to your neck. You can kick the feet to the sky and catch your lower back. Keep your gaze open, your throat open, and some engagement in your legs. Anytime the legs are above the heart, we ask for that energy to flow through the body. We open the soles of our feet to the heavens. We really believe that that cosmic energy, that ether body, that flow of grace is able to flow through us and is actually of us. So receive that healing waterfall from the heavens. Release the valves and your arteries in your legs and feel that energy that waterfall pouring into your belly, into your digestion, into that cavern of your body, of your torso. Feel the heart relaxing. Again, the valves playing with gravity as your friend. You build from 30 seconds, 1 minute to excellent. Front ribs to your back, Lee. Close the front ribs to the aha, and then reach out through your upper inner thighs to the sky. Breathe. Support your back, Davin. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands are underneath your buns, Will Squire. Straighten the back of the knees. Good. Let the legs go a little bit further away from you, Liz. You're going to stay 10 more seconds. Good job. Ankles, Robbie. And softly and easy. Good, Susan. I missed you. Let your knees come into your chest. Slowly roll down out of the shoulder stand. Bend the knees so the feet go on the ground. Take a breath. And remind yourself that the next indicated pose is after compression is to decompress. Arms go by your side. Move the fingers around, then arms go by your side with the palms down and very, very close. The ribs, the elbows are hugging your ribs. And just feel that ability of your body to hinge. Make it easy, make it graceful. Slide your legs out, lift your heart up to the sky, and drop your head back behind you. Flex your feet, squeeze your wings together. Pull your unattached ribs away from your pubic bone, yearning for an unprotected heart, yearning for conscious contact. The crown of your head face to earth, breathing in and breathing out. Keep the legs as one. Beautiful. Little higher in the chest. Legs together. Keep the legs active. Good. Little higher in the chest. Those of you that are feeling buff and strong, lift the legs off the ground 12 inches. Keep the head there. Little higher, Brenda. Come on, Davin. Little higher. 3 breaths. 1, 2. Good job. 3. Lower down. Easy. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. Open the legs and the arms very wide. Like a starfish on the earth. Relax. You can let your head simply rock side to side. Or you can lay easy, scanning the interior garden, amazed at that paradox between stillness and action, the internal body pumping, flushing, digesting, rolling, circulating, absorbing, outer body still and easy, permeable, breathable. Relax. Find your way to stillness, easiness. Viscera open and unprotected, nestled in the arms of the mother. Fearless, valiant, radiant. And easy, go ahead and just circle the arms straight up and overhead till the thumbs touch. Notice that stretching in the front side of the body, and then step your legs together so that that inner meridian, that midline comes together. Point and flex your feet. Wiggle in the hips. Flutter your eyelashes. Exhale and tuck your knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. And then you have the choice of either rolling to the side and pressing up to a seated position and ending up in child's pose, or just kick your feet over the head and roll to a seated position and find yourself in child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes touching. Kind of sit down and settle in, and then softly walk your hands forward. Good job. You okay, Lee? It was a nice. Good. Soften again, refresh self. Head below the heart. That surging and streaming of your cerebral spinal fluid, your life force, the kundalini, your chi, that energy that nestles at the base of your spine. Rolling up the spine to the center of your brain. Relaxing, softening your belly, soften the inner thighs. And then dig the fingertips in. Lift up your palms, your wrists, and your elbows, and shimmy and shake. Loosen up your head. Move your chest around. Flatten the hands up onto all fours. Easy. Tabletop position. Articulate the spine. Flip the tail to the sky and round the tail to the earth. Articulate. Use the discs, the vertebra, the mobility of your body. And then easy, you can circle the hips around also. Nice and strong on the hands. Good, and then go the other circle. Good job. You're doing fine, Robbie. Even if even if it's like a speck on the wall. And then easy, find yourself back on all fours. Curl the toes under. And easy, let's just rise up softly. First, pull your inner elbows toward each other. Take a visual on your fingertips and particularly press on the forefinger and thumb. Roll the shoulders, sit back on your thighs, drop your head, you're in a little crouch, squeeze the elbows together, and then raise up onto all 10 toes. Raise your buns nice and high. Use your chair, David, and pedal your heels. Pedal the heels. Stretch out the Achilles, stretch out the calf, bounce your chest towards your thighs. Breathing, please. And all 10 toes, all both heels are high. Flip the tailbone, press your chest back towards your thighs. 3 breaths in down dog. Took 2 to tell you the story, so that's a total of 5. 1 more breath. And then drop the heels. And then inhale into plank. Inhale into plank. Just hinge in with the bosoms over the thumbs. Roll the shoulders from your ears. Lift your head, David. Stay in a nice line. Good. No sagging in the lower back. That means you have to lift a little bit in your mula bandha. You have to lift a little bit in your chikimula. Spread. Don't forget your thumbs, Mr. Squire, and your forefinger. Press that. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. And then go ahead. What, Melissa? Inhale, exhale into down dog. Hinge back into down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your left leg, float it up behind you, and open the foot. Lift the knee high to the sky. Press and stretch. Then bring the leg back and lower it down. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Stay strong in your hands. Bend the knee, open the thigh. Knee towards the heavens. Arms are strong. Keep pressing the earth away. And then the leg comes back down, and then you're going to look between your hands. You're going to hinge forward and drop down into plank pose. Low plank. You were already here, Melissa. I saw you. It's your idea. Breathe in, breathe out. You can bend your elbows, Will. You're going to stay in plank or half plank. That's good. Buns are off. Buns are off the ground. Belly is off the ground. Body is nice. Thighs are off the ground. Knees are off the ground. No, 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 no. Don't give up. Don't give up. Press your hands on the ground. Make a dedication. 10 breaths. 1, 2. Come on now. Remember those guys that buff? They hold this thing for hours. 3. No, that's probably 5. Don't give up now. The last 5 are the most vital. Belly button to the backbone. Heels are engaged. Shoulders are down. And only 2 more. 1 more. And splat down. Lower down. Cross your arms under your forehead. Turn your head to the side. Open up the heels to the outer part of your mat. Take a nice big breath and rest. Turn your legs the other way. Toes facing each other, heels to the outer part of the mat. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Easy. Shift your hands, your arms, and turn your head the other way. Notice how the breath moves your ribs against the earth. You become part of that earth. The belly is soft against the earth, and the back ribs expand with the breath. Easy, supported by the earth, by the mother, Gaia. Softening. This position of bowing down to. And then easy, let's soft move into proud sphinx. That means that the inner legs come together. You rock a little bit. Again, the elbows come back underneath the shoulders, and you sweep your chest forward, your shoulders back. You're like a child really wanting to crawl through your upper arms. So the elbows are in and on the ground. So you don't, yeah, good. And stretch that chest forward. Good. Lift the chest. Look over your shoulders. See if you can see your heels. Just actually be more aware of the movement inside your gut as the upper torso spirals and you stretch that chest forward. Brave heart. Breathing. And as you roll your bosoms down and stretch your arms back behind you, keep the inner thighs together like Superman, Superwoman. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You can grab your hands if you wish and roll the shoulders. You can just stretch your fingers back and up off the mat. Good. Strengthening your spine again. Stay for 5 breaths. This is 2. 3. Inner thighs engaged. That outer rump rolling in. 2 more breaths. And easy, roll on down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Hinge up. Keep your knees together. Arms out in front of you and just hinge your bottom back to your heels. let the hands just kind of drag in softly. Drop your head. Squeeze yourself into a little ball. Knees are together. Breathe in and breathe out, and inhale up onto all fours. Good job. Let's just move the leg around a little bit in the hip. I had this idea from the olden days. Very olden. Push your, make sure your palms are organized on the ground. You really want to use your spread fingers and your fingertips. And you're just going to lift your left leg up to the side, extend it out, bend it in, and lower it down. Out to the side, Will. So it goes 90 degrees off the body, stretch it out, bend it in, and lower it down. Off to the side, so you can see the knee. It comes right off the hip. Stretch the leg out, bend it in, and lower it down. One more. Lift it a little higher, out, bend, and down. And then stretch that left leg straight behind you. Stretch your arms nice and long. And then easy, you can lift up your right arm. Breathe in, breathe out. That's nice. Good job. Push the earth away. Stay organized. And if you want to go ahead and thrill seek, fold the back ankle in, lift it, grab it. That's good job. Smile now. Don't look like Thank you. Breathing. And then release and lower down and wag your tail. Breathe. Okay, so we do the Jane Fonda, right? That's what that first one is. Roll your shoulders. So what actually happens, I guess I should go this way, is that your leg comes directly off your hip. So leg comes up like it's fire hydrant, but on the ground. And then you stretch the leg so you could actually look and see your toes. Off the side, that's it. And then bend it in and lower it back down. 5 of those. Lift up, stretch, bend, and lower. Good. Use your fingers, use your strong hands, your paws. You want to really make sure you stay connected to the earth, pushing the earth away, gluing yourself. One more. Out and bend and down. And now stretch that leg way right behind you. Organize your arms, belly to the backbone. Breathing. Left arm up. What, Linda? You're thinking about something. Roll and grab that foot. Thrill seek. Good. Lift the thigh. Press on the hand on the ground. Good job. Lift the knee a little higher. Kick that foot into the hand. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more breath. And release. And lower down and circle around. And circle the other direction. One easy coming to tabletop. One easy little vinyasa. That means you're going to lower your bosom down to your thumbs. Slide your legs back, lift your chest up, go all the way into up dog, roll over into down dog, breathe in, breathe out. Strong arms, 3 breaths. Really feel engaged in every aspect of your vessel. One more breath. And then easy. Inhale into plank, drop the knees, cross the feet, and you can roll back onto your backs. Tuck your knees into the chest. Good job. Grab your knees into the chest. Easy. You can roll the knees around. always that interesting aspect that your palms fit conveniently in your own, on your own kneecap. Rama. And reverse the knees, spinning around. Notice how your brow feels, how your inner ears feel. Easy, drop the feet, let the knees go against each other. Arms are going to stretch up and overhead. And then easy, let the arms come out to a T. And easy, let both knees drop to the right side. Go ahead and let that lower foot, that right foot, jump up on top of the knee. Davin, let your right foot come up on top of your left knee. Yeah. So it gives you a little more arcing and opening. Good. Let the knee go all the way down. You can feel it stretching. You can turn your head away from the knees and let your gaze follow that extended left fingers. Again, creating that spiral, that empowering, that rising of the light, rising of your consciousness. You begin to feel it in the center of your forehead, you know? And easy. Roll back onto your backs. Grab your buns. Make sure they're nice and straightened out. Lift the hips up this time. So you're pressing on the left foot. And then swing the hips. Both hips swing to the right side. Plop down. And the top arm and both knees roll to the left. You can clap your hands together. Both knees on the ground. And then if you were at the park, you would take your right hand on your eyes for shade and look away. Create that spiral, that opening in the body. Breathe in, breathe out. You may get an adjustment from this. You may get a little help in your spine. And then easy, go ahead and roll back onto your backs. Grab your hips. Realign the hips and the shoulders. Arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. Thread the needle. Working into reverse pigeon. Lift the head up. Right hand through the triangle, left hand around your thigh, tuck it in and breathe. Lay the head down, get the back of the skull on the ground, and jab your right elbow inside the thigh to give you even more owie. Good job. Push with the heels. Exactly. Nice. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And then easy, go ahead and stretch that left leg up to the sky. Happy New Year. Take your hands. Take both hands through the triangle. Wrap your elbows around your right shin. Lower the left leg down to the ground or as close as it gets. And see if you can take that right foot. You can grab the ankle and get it behind your head. This is a project we're working on. We'll notice a difference. Good. Yeah, Liz, you've missed lately. Grab that foot and just try and lift your head up and tuck it. That's it. Go. There it is. There you go. Hey, Will, nice. Breathing. Careful, Mr. Squire. Your mother never knew. And then easy. Relax the head down, release the leg, slide both knees in, bend the knees, and bounce your hips up and down. Good job. Get that sacrum, that strong lip of your bowl. Just bang it down the ground. And then easy. Feet are wide, knees are together, arms are out or overhead. Oops. Some large breaths, just reorient yourself into the vessel. And this time on your exhale, arms will slide out to a T. You're going to drop both knees to the left, and the left foot jumps up on the outside top of the right knee to give some more weight, to give some more length. That's good. Just let it sit there in the heaviness of it. You can turn your head away. If your shoulder is torqued out, always fold in and hold on to your forehead. That's the oh mon Dieu. Oh my goodness, you can always hold on to your waist if you need to. And then easy, go ahead, exhale, let the belly be the inspiration. Roll back onto your back, grab the hips, reorient the hips, and lift up the hips so that you're strong on your shoulders, the back of your head, and your right foot. Press down on the earth. And then swing the hips to the left, boom, and roll both arms and both knees to the right. Choom. Roll all the way over with that top arm so you stack the shoulders, stack the hips, and then easy. Unfold. Let the left hand go on your eyes for shade. If you have a little pinch or something in your lower back, tuck your knees up to your waist a little more. Ram, Ram. Easy. Roll back onto your back. So let your belly help you. Realign the hips and the shoulders. Don't give up. We're on a roll. Arms overhead. Exhale. Thread the needle. Both hands go through the triangle. No, that's not right. Left hand through the triangle. Right hand to the thigh. Tuck it in. Lay your head down. Push through the heels. So that's called a flexed foot. That protects your outer knee. Breathing in and breathing out, concentrating on fanning that flame, continuing that fire, that illumination in the body. Straighten up the right leg. And then easy, let's go ahead and practice. Happy cactus hands. Take both hands, dive through the triangle, lift your head and look at it. Wrap your shin bone with your elbows, tuck it into your nose, and lower the straight right leg. And then go for the ankle. Good job. There it is. Go for the ankle. Good job. Nice. I know you're stuck now. Go ahead. Lift your head up, Davin. Yeah, get the foot behind the head. Breathing. Good. Hey, it's getting there. Who knew? And then easy release. Lower on down. Take both feet and bounce the hips. Bounce the pelvis down to the earth. Loosen anything up. Just shake a little bit. Pull the knees into the chest, hands behind the head. Well, first, if you need to, you can rock your hip knees side to side. How about that? Just make sure that you haven't kind of awkwardly found yourself in a weird position that gave you uncomfortable. Come back into the center. And now, easy. Knees are at your chest. Lace the hands behind your head. Open up the elbows. Lift your chin so you're looking at your ceiling or looking at the sky. Stretch the legs up. And we're going to breathe for 30 seconds. In and out. You can always go with your knees bent a little bit, with your arms like this, but keep yourself organized in the low gut. No action in the uppercut. Don't give up. Good job. Breathe. Good. Angle the feet off a little more, Susan Green. That a girl. Good. Don't give up, Andrew. You're there. Breathing. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. Let's go for 15 more seconds. It's 2021. Come on, it was chaos. 7 more seconds. Breathe. Breathe in that warrior spirit of yourself. Warrior for peace. Inhale, lift everything up, squeeze it. And exhale, lay it all down. Lay your legs down wide, your arms down wide. Go ahead and relax your body down. That empowerment comes with creating space for grace. You let the alchemy work in your body. You flush. You breathe that oxygen into the marrow of your bones. Strengthen and lengthen. You imbue everything with that sweetness, that honey-like sweetness of the gods. Relax your eyes into the sockets. Let your lips be plump, your face smooth. Notice that soft vibration in the body, the heaviness of your body with the earth, that melting aspect. The body feels hollow as well from the soles of your feet. That pelvic bowl is more vibrant and more vital than you are used to. You're hollow through your inner ears, hollow through your palms, hollow through the crown of your head. This practice of witnessing, of observing the upwelling, of observing how the body, how the spirit, how the mind join. A refreshing opportunity to hover, to release, to witness. Remind yourself of your dreams, of the release, of the innate power of prayer, of thought. Let your energy move through you in abundance. Let your heart shine. Remember, your skin is permeable and breathable, that you really are floating on a little cloud on your magic carpet, melted into the mother. Я deixava o teixo entrar So easy. Reminding yourselves that we will be able to gather in person again and have music and offerings and gifts. Easy. You want to find your way back into your vessel using that magnificent breath. Letting that sweet breath roll up the nostrils, down the windpipe, swell your navel point. Then again, you breathe a little larger and let the breath move through the body consciously. Let your fingers move and breathe into your toes. And slide your thumbs across your fingertips. And then easy, go ahead and take a nice exhale and let your hands gather at your heart. And you thank yourself. You gather in the joy and the abundance and the grace, the spaciousness for grace. And easy, lace your fingers or twine the fingers, roll the arms out, up and overhead so the palms stretch away from your crown all the way on the ground. Step your straight legs together and point your toes and push the heels and wiggle in the waist, flutter your eyelashes, put a smile on your face, just go, wow, I am happy to be alive, you know? Yes. Exhale, tuck your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And easy, roll off to your right or your left side, either way. Press up to seated position that's comfortable for you. Acknowledge your seatedness, your rootedness, your earthboundedness. Reach out from the wing bones through the fingernails, lift way up and overhead, long. Put the baby finger and thumbs together and burst open the petals of the lotus flower so you make your chalice, your cup. And again, we receive that cosmic waterfall. We slide through the chakras and nestling the thumbs at the breastplate. On the exhale, the fingertips come together and the palms are cupped around warm palms are cupped around a precious flower blossom. We find ourselves in that ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we can honor and bow and welcome that unity, that sparkling great spirit, that divine, brilliant, luminous, iridescent spirit that is within us and within everyone. We know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. Thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for being part of this urban yoga charge. Namaste. Thank you so much.